Hey, welcome back to another video of H&H Express model nscale trains. Well, since that section is now working correctly, I could do two things. I could finish this section by ballasting it, or I can work on, yes, Kevin's yard. And you see there are a lot of cables hanging around here. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm gonna explain a little bit what I'm gonna do with Kevin's yard with the cabling, and let's see how far we can get. So come up a little bit closer and I will show you what we're gonna do with those cables. So as you can see, here are all the cables which are just hanging down. I first used some tape to get them glued to the underside of Kevin's yard, but yeah, it all went loose, so let me try to get rid of those as well. So it's not holding together, and all those cables, some are from street lights, some are from signal lights for the train, some are for the building lights, so it's all a mess. And that's a problem, because then you get hanging cables and the trains are running around it or underneath it, and they will hook up to those cables. So some cables are track power, some cables like these are street lights, others are turnouts, and here we have, for example, signal lights for the train itself. So yeah, it's a lot of cabling, and I think I can do it a little bit neater. I put it here on top of the lights for Buddytown and Codyville, so that I can easier work on it. So yeah, how I'm gonna solve this? That's a good question. Of course I need to know where the train is moving, because the train travels here, but the train also travels here in this direction. So I need to check on how I can make it a little bit better. I know for sure that the track power needs to go all the way that way, because the control section will be over there, and with the lights, etc., well, maybe I can do something different what I already did with Kevin's yard and with Buddytown. So putting a Arduino Nano with a PCA 6985 servo controller underneath here, but I need to check where I would like to put them. So it's a whole challenge. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna remove all the unnecessary cables, like the street lights and the signal lights. I'm gonna check where the turnouts are, so that we have those at the front over there as well. And I'm just gonna unhook the control station which I'm using now and build a complete new one. So that will be also a 3-part or 4-part video in which I'm gonna redo the complete underside. I'm gonna remove the lights. Let me see if I can show you that. So here is a building light. I'm gonna remove those as well. So the only thing what will be underneath here are track power and turnouts. And as for the rest, I will see how I can do that. Maybe I'm gonna use a ESP32 for remote control and turn on the lights there and put it into a building over here. So if you would like to see those changes, then stay with me in the next videos to come. So I will be removing that section over there. That's the control station at the moment. I'm gonna tear that down completely. I'm gonna remove all the wires in those videos and rebuild Kevin's yard. We're also gonna check after I do the wiring for the track and the turnouts where I would like to have Kevin's yard positioned. Maybe I need to find a different position, so let me swing you around. So like this. So Kevin's yard was positioned over here. Maybe I need to put it a little bit over there so that the bridge, which is now there, can be better fit. Or I'm gonna put it at the same place, but I know that I will need to have where that camera is positioned. I need a little bit more space to get from that section over there back up to Kevin's yard. So that is what we're gonna do in the coming videos. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe to my channel. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video where we're gonna take all those cables down. I'm gonna make a spot somewhere where I can easily work, and we will see you there. So thank you and goodbye.